down. So let me get that power strip.
All right.
This is my room. Could you go get it like straight ahead? Plug phone up. Yeah, that's charging. All right. Water. On the bar. All right, Yahawah. We're going to live on Saturday. Sit down and concerning the elect, and pretty much, I think I'm gonna name it. There are no more virgins, only the elect, and I'm gonna explain what that means. So, foremost and always, going to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahawah. He is to be, he exists. His son Yahawashi, he's to deliver. When we in these times to, need a savior and need delivering, and the Holy Spirit, we say. And Barak, Barak, that was shot the honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, more salutation to the brothers, teacher, word for the hopeful elect. Soon to be the elect, most high will. We're in those end times, and we're doing the work of the elect. So, and the Most High said He shortened times for the elect's sake. So that's how important the elect is. And we'll get that scripture later on. Most High will. So we're dealing with, meaning no more virgins. What I mean is like, that doesn't mean I'm talking about in the crevices of the earth of America and abroad that there's no more virgins left. I mean, you got, young women, marital age young women that are not laid down with a man, even in this society, as wicked as it is and as whorish it is. You got those kind of women out there like that. But on the spiritual side, we're talking about the elect. But we're going to tie it into, how things on earth is expression of the Most High's work, whether it be, like Esau and Jacob, whether it be, what do you say, Yahawashi, the very son, only begotten son, is the express image of Yahweh. Mm. So Most High set different things upon the earth to express different meanings and definitions. So, and there's two, we'll just start off with that. There's two different virgins, and Apostle Goodbar has spoken on this. And there's spiritual virgins also, There's three type of eunuchs, spiritual eunuchs too. So we're in spiritual times, is what we're saying.
Okay, I'll go. We'll go ahead and get started on the. Okay. So the first one is in Genesis 24, verse 43, and it reads, "Behold, I stand by the well of water, and it shall come to pass that when the virgin cometh forth to draw water, and I say to her, Give me, I pray thee, a little water of thy pitcher to drink. And she say to me, Both drink thou, and I will also draw for thy camels. Let the same be the woman whom the Lord hath appointed out for my master's son." When you go into this word virgin, that's not the word. Hold on, let me go back. That's not the one. Yeah. And this is how you actually say, like, like you say it in the Hebrew, is Elama, and it means virgin, young woman. You know, and that's what Elder Apostle Gabar was talking about. This was an actual virgin. You know,
yeah, a young woman.
A young woman,
no, not known man, right?
Yeah, not known man. But there's a different version in Isaiah 7:14. We'll read this, but and this version is Bathwala. Bathwala.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you say this version, and this means a woman of marriageable age. You know. Yeah, and actually, no, this is right, yeah. Okay. Let me just double check though.
So the other one you said is not knowing her man yet, and this one is not a woman of marriageable age.
Mm-hmm. So it says, Isaiah 7:14 says, therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Mm-hmm. And then when you go put up this word version, I guess it's not the, hold on. It's it's not Isaiah, hold on. I think it's Hebrews. Let me go to there. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, well, yeah, the one that's an actual version actually is it's Elama, and then Bathwala means of marriageable age. Okay, is what it was saying. What he was saying. He was
one
saying
is a woman that haven't known a man, and the other is a woman of marriageable age.
Mm-hmm. No, okay. Yeah, the Elama is the woman of marriageable age. But they put it in there. He said that they put it in there like different, you know, one of them means one or the other, you know, like when it talks about Emmanuel, she'll bring a virgin will bring forth a son, that's talking about the one of a marriageable age. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because, you know, Joseph put her away privately, mm-hmm. you know, because he had already been dealing with her. And just like you said, yeah. I
want to show an example of that, of a modern day example. Like I said, I'm not saying it's the case of Mary, but when you, if you're a woman of marriageable age, if you have a woman of marriageable age and you're sleeping with her and her father don't know, then that woman, according to the father's customs, Shalom, brothers on the comment board, it's like in Shalom, and the Aquatium that tunes in. But when she presents herself to her father, as far as the customs, she really don't say she known a man, like, because it's kind of like when a female like 14 and young, she don't tell her parents about her boyfriend because, you know, they're training her still. So, you know, and you might say, well, they knew the custom and laws. Well, still, we still had those attributes of the, you know, daddy's girl, mm-hmm. those type of attributes, even with Rebecca and Jacob, you know, mother's boy type of, you know what I'm saying? So dealing with those dynamics, you still had Israelites, women sneaking out from their papa's supervision and lying down with, you know, a person that they loved that they didn't really want to tell their father about at the time. So, but according to the customs and present themselves as the father, they're going to say, I don't know a man, you know, pretty much, you know. So even with the Yahawashi, that when she said, I don't have no husband, she said, no, but you have 5 husbands. Mm-hmm. The one that's with you is not yours. Mm-hmm. So a lot of women, you know, tried to hide from the, you know, even so, trying to hide from the supervision of the law, the supervision of the congregation. You know, they're more emotional too when it comes to their children. I mean, you know, to where they would consider the laws as maybe harsh. You know, a lot of those women, a lot of those people, our people that cried out in the wilderness with Moses was women. You know, the woman were that concerning Yahawashi when they tried to big up his mother. He bless other Pebble. It was a woman in the crowd. It tells you that. So a lot of females, even to this day, as ratchet as they are and whorish as they are, they still they hide pregnancy and they hide dealing with a man, you know, when they're under the supervision of their parents. So when they present it to their parents, it's more like, nah, I don't really know a man, you know, but they do. It's just not established in the ceremonial customs of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So now it could bring shame to you. You know, when a man don't know about his daughter sleeping around, and she could be considered a whore, or you know, the man got to present himself and say, "Yeah, I was sleeping with your daughter. I'm gonna give you some shekels." And you know, we fell in love, and I was dealing with her, and you know, I really love your daughter. And then he considered the matter, you know. But it's things like that happen in Israel. So you got to keep that in mind. So a lot of times when a woman don't know a man, or they verbally say they don't know a man, they sometimes do, and they sometimes have laid with that man. They just don't know him they won't show themselves as knowing him according to the law. That makes sense, you know. So you know, like you know, I don't want to take away from that, Mary and all that, but women have flings, but they really they call it a fling because it's not. Look up that word fling right quick.
Fling, all right, God. I was just double checking that too. That's right. That we were saying that Elama is a marriageable age, and Bathwala is an actual virgin. You know, and that's what they don't. You know, that's what they err in the scriptures. You know, they don't really understand that concept. But fling is to throw, or like it's a short period of enjoyment or wild behavior.
Yeah. See, now those flings have turned into marriages sometime, even in the old days, like since 70s. You know, dang, I don't know, I don't know if I'm gonna make her my wife. She just, you know, somebody, you know, but it turns into somebody you really like, you know. So a lot of times that happened in Israel, like, you know, they don't, you know, it wasn't like, you know, we call them Mary and Joseph. What they had was a fling, but you know, they were pretty much, they were playing, they were sleeping with each other without the law, without concerning the ceremonial law. You know, everything has to be established in the house and under your father's household. He's supposed to know about everything, man.
Yeah, and it was in secret. You know, nobody knew what they was doing. Exactly. That's why he put her away privately, because she was considered a whore. You know,
she could be considered a whore.
Yeah, you know,
if no proper elements were considered established and looked over, she would consider a whore. If that's like a woman, like if your father's supposed to choose your man, and then you go out there and get pregnant by another man, you be like, well, we'll get to the scriptures, because we gotta get to the scriptures. But it was an account of Samuel. He told his parents, he liked a Philistine woman, and he told his parents, actually go to that, bro, right quick. Let's see how you would pull it up.
I think I can find it. I think I can find it. Let me see.
So this lets you know 2 things were established by household orders, man. Orders of Israel, orders of customs of Israel. You couldn't just, these women that just bride themselves out there like that and have their independence was not, that wasn't the deal. That wasn't the deal, man.
You said it was Samuel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's right here. Right here. I think it's 1 Samuel 4:19.
What does that say?
And his daughter-in-law, Phineas, his wife, was with child near to be delivered. Wait. Is that right? That's not what you're looking for? Okay, hold on.
Samuel in love with a Philistine woman, King James Version.
Oh, that's why I didn't pull up, because I mistyped that word Philistine. It's Judges.
Okay.
Yep. It's Judges 14, verse 4.
What does that say?
And it reads, but his father and his mother knew not that it was of the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, that he sought an occasion against the Philistines.
But you got to
okay. It should be in here though.
That's it's some. I think it's 2 scriptures before that. I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Okay. It says, maybe might be best to start at 1.
Yeah. You can go ahead.
It says, okay, and Samson went down
Where you at?
to Judges 14, verse 1, and it reads. Let me make sure this is pulled up on my screen.
Is that Samson or Samuel?
Samson. You talking about Samuel? Why did they pull up?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. This is talking about Samson. Yeah, okay. It's talking about Samson. Okay. Samson was the one who favored the Philistine woman. Yeah, this is Judges 14:1. And Samson went down to Timnath and saw a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines. Mm-hmm. Verse 2, and he came up. That's why I couldn't find it earlier. It's lucky. And he came up and he told his father and his mother and said, I have seen a woman in Timnath.
Now, check out what his father and mother said. Go ahead.
Of the daughters of the Philistines.
So the daughters of different nation of women. Go ahead.
Now, therefore, get her for me to wife.
Get her for me. He's coming to his parents and say, get her, because that's the establishment, Mm-hmm. He's checking in with his parents. If you don't check in with your parents, you're not going off by the law.
And that's the 5th commandment. Honor thy father and thy mother. That's the 5th commandment. So that's why that it was like a business transaction when you was getting married. You was doing that.
And the father, what did the man have to do? Give shekels unto the father.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's no father, I mean, if the woman goes off and without her father's supervision, you're kind of breaking the codes of the customs.
Breaking the commandment, one of the 10 commandments. Because
you're supposed to show forth the token of your virginity, mm-hmm. woman. And if she doesn't have that, and she could become as a whore.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yep.
If there's not the proper customs in place with the father's input and supervision and knowing,
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Then his father and his mother said unto him, is there never a woman among the daughters of my brethren?
Yeah, and that's how you know our women were beautiful, because he says, hey, we got plenty of beautiful Israelite women. What are you tripping off, son? Is there not one among the Hebrew Israelites of their own people?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Or among all my people.
Among all my people, go ahead.
That thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines.
Uncircumcised, the heathen. Go ahead.
And Samson said unto his father, get her for me.
Get her for me. Like, I really like this woman. It tells you, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. For she pleaseth me well.
She pleases me well. So even the male checks in with the parents, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And tell them, like, because those are proper orders. So, if you are female and you're not under the supervision of your father, you easily, you could eat. That's why they sleep with many men.
Mm-hmm.
Because your father, the father in your congregation go check that shit. Like, hey, my daughter ain't my daughter. You see these, men are starting to, wake up, but they starting to come back. Most I put the spirit on them. Like, hey, my daughter ain't. I'm going to school and cuss all y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, that ain't my daughter. My daughter, you see your daughter wearing skimpy clothes. Hey, take that shit off. You ain't going to school. That's the supervision. So if the daughter sneak off and sleep with somebody, and the man and the father don't know about it, and she's basically going to choose a man that's not for her, that's not in the best interest interest of a good marriage, you know,
Gone.
or a good communion of a couple, whatever.
Gone.
So that's the thing you got to establish. And now we're coming into spiritual virginism, where we're not supervised by the so-called white man in our spirit. We're supervised by the Most High, our Father, our husband, because the Most High said we are married into him. So we're gonna get a little bit into that too.
Mm-hmm.
But was that a point? Okay, that, yeah.
I think four just talks about his father and his mother. Okay. I can read 4 if you want.
What does that say?
It just says, but his father and his mother knew not that it was of the Lord.
Yahawah, so some things, that's an important thing too, because some things the Lord put into place for it to happen, just like Mary and Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he made them, you know, it's a likening they had to each other, and they was, you know, sleeping around, and then the law came into play. Because, you know, so a lot of women too, like to say, I got to be back in my father's house, like that Cinderella thing. I got to be in my father's house. He don't want me out past 10. And then if she out past 10, she's broken his word. Yeah. His orders to be back, because she know after 10 o'clock the party gets started, and he's gonna end up getting pregnant. You know, so
and that's why the angel Gabriel, when he came to her and told her don't worry about it, it was because they already was sleeping together. That's why he said don't worry about it.
Yeah, because they would have been. She could have been considered as a whore. Could have been, and you know what? If you know, I don't really want to go into it. We might go into it if it hits the spirit hits right now, but we want to try to
stay with
stay with it. But if that token of virginity wasn't there, the man could say, well, you know, and the man wasn't pleased with the woman, he could say, well, this woman's a whore. She's just out there wild and shit. So, you know, you know what it talks about a harlot, man. We don't favor harlots, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, and the father would have been like, damn, my daughter playing a whore and all that. She's sleeping not with only you, but with other men. So he's cool, and you know, he gonna be like, you know, they gonna be looking at him like, yeah, you're not the real problem. My daughter is.
But yeah, it just says that, you know, he sought an occasion against, you know, that he sought an occasion against the Philistine. So go ahead.
GMS in his likeness, it says, Barak 7:25, many, it says, marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding. You know? So that was a construct of Israel. The fathers pointed out the best men for their daughters.
That's Ecclesiasticus 7:25.
Yep, Barak. Yep.
I'm gonna go put it down on my comment board.
And I'll put that as a highlight. Well, let me see. Yeah, I can put that as a highlight. So, you know, we're starting to understand that, you know, there's different scenarios, different stories, different circumstances. Even with the grape thing, man, it's a different circumstance. If you Most High gave us the instructions if you're ever caught in this situation. They got accidental killing. If you nobody really accidentally kills, you know, most killings are on purpose. But if you do accidentally kill somebody, you know, then you know this is what the mean by measures of what means you should take. And that's the same thing with grape. So you have to be very specific and very knowing of what kind of circumstance it is when a problem is presented, to give what kind of solution should be for that.
Because Israel, you know, the majority of the men of Israel were upright in that day, you know, so those occasions weren't always, you know, it didn't happen all the time. It was just, you know, certain circumstances.
What woman don't want to be with a prince of power? You think we're gonna have a problem getting with women and shit? Now, certain women like Samuel. Have we gotten the scripture yet?
Yeah. Samuel, and it was talking about how he got with her, and you know, we was just in verse 4.
We'll talk about. But what did they say? Well, why don't you get a woman of your own
Yeah.
people? And he said, she pleases me though.
Mm-hmm.
So it was certain, times that Israelite man can fall, for these heathen women, and to be, now that's considered a matter.
But it was interesting that it was a plan of the Lord.
Yeah, and most it is. Anytime, like even in our crazy situation now, it's still the Lord's plan.
Yeah, he did it.
He did it. It's still gonna come out right.
And this is something new I'm learning. Too, that you showing me this, but it said that they knew that it was not of the Lord, but it said that he saw an occasion against the Philistines.
Yeah.
For at that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel. Mm-hmm. So the Lord had a plan doing that,
Exactly. He put it into Samson's mind
to do that.
So
man, that's something new I learned.
Yeah. So it was, and then you'll find later in the story that Samson actually slew them, Philistines, and actually pulled down and asked the Most High for the power to pull down and pillars, so he could destroy all the Philistines in that.
After he broke his covenant with Yahawashi, he broke his oath.
Mm-hmm.
He was giving all his secrets to that harlot, and he wasn't supposed to do that. But at the same time, it was the plan of the Lord.
Yeah. So now we're coming to a point where, even through our mistakes, such as Samson, such as Solomon, David, King David, that doesn't take away from us being Israelites. It don't take away from us who the Most High chooses to be his men. Because David is going to still be a king over Israel.
Yep, and he made mistakes.
Yeah, he made mistakes. So that's what we're coming to. The trials and tribulation are being, counted for mistakes by the devil, because that's what the devil is. It means the accuser. What is the false accuser?
The accuser of our brethren.
Yeah,
in Revelation.
Exactly, and the false accuser of our brethren. And so our mistakes, are like, that people, let's get the scripture. Let's try to find the scripture. But we're being perfected through suffering and all that, and through this word.
You want me to pull that one up?
Nah.
Okay.
To where we're becoming those re-virginized, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can become re-virginized through the word of the Most High.
Be born again.
Born again. So we could we could go to that. We can go into 5 virgins now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know you're trying to hold a couple of other scriptures.
We can go into that. We'll reflect back. We can go to that.
Also, we'll start at Matthew 25. And this is starting at 1. And it reads, it's Yahawashi speaking. It reads, then, let me put this over here. So
what scripture, what verses of 5 virgins come in?
It's right next, verse 2.
Okay.
Kind of goes into it. Yeah, it's literally the whole chapter goes into them.
Okay.
But it's verse 1, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins.
10 virgins, go ahead.
Which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. Which is Yahawashi. And verse 2, and 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Verse 3, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
And it kind of reminds me of a split, like those 5 virgins, because it said, when you had that definition of a virgin not knowing a man, they don't really know the truth. They haven't really involved themselves in the truth, to where they're kind of like still, because what did it say when Yahawashi, when the bride went out to tarry, they went out to buy, searching for other religions and stuff like that. They're kind of like, they're not new, but they haven't really laid down with the truth.
Yeah,
they haven't consider the truth as their, their garment and their cloak of, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of reminds me of that's that version that knew not a man, but that man is Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know Yahawashi.
Yeah, they don't know Yahawashi.
They don't know Yahawashi.
He's the one that, you know what I'm saying? That
and they sleeping around with these other guys, mating, getting these other religions,
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They sleeping around, but when the time comes to judgment, they be like, they haven't been sleeping around. Like, I know not a man. Yeah, what does Yahawashi say to that 5 virgin, a woman that had 5 husbands, Slaki? He said, "Nah, you got 5 husbands, and the one that's with you is not even your husband." So she got ashamed.
Yeah,
she been sleeping around.
Yep.
She didn't tell. And it's just like these women today. They starting to be what you call it, bold about it now. But when you use ask a woman, y'all get they always talk about it. The comedians talk about it. Don't ask a woman how many counts she got. She gonna say like 2 two bodies. I just been with 2 men. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, this woman's already like 25 to 30 years old. There ain't no way you just slept with 2 men all your life. So they get ashamed,
So,
hey, what I'm saying? It just reminds me of going back to 5 virgins. They're gonna not only be ashamed, they're gonna be ashamed. Because they want to act like give us some oil before Yahawashi so we can share, so we can have oil by the time he come back. When, he's on his way back. I hear the chambers. I hear the the power. Let us get
Because Jake ain't stupid. Jake Jake is the spirit is working with Jake. And 2/3 they just don't want to deal with it. But when the time comes, they're gonna definitely be praying in the synagogues and calling on the Lord, and they ain't gonna find them because they ain't, they don't want to seek them right now. They don't want to find. They don't want to find the truth.
You can have a woman that have a mind to where, and this can get what do you call it, a graphic or whatever. But she don't. She just give head. She don't give her body up. She just give head, and she'll still consider herself a virgin. That might be true physically, but in your mind, you committed adultery already. You passed virgin.
And this
you polluted yourself.
Yeah, in this way, it's like spiritual adultery.
Exactly.
But that makes sense.
Go ahead.
So, verse 4. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
We can open that one.
Yep.
Some air coming through there.
Yeah. Seems like a little talking out there. Yeah. So, like it was saying in verse 4, but the wise took their oil in the vessels with their lamps.
So we saying we are married. We engaged. We ain't sleeping around. We waiting on Yahawah Yahawashi. We ain't sleeping around.
No.
So we are, according to the Spirit, Most High will, we are virgins. We're born again. We're gonna get that scripture. We're born again. That means Most High, because He likened the one. We're gonna get those scriptures too. Go ahead.
While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
And just like now, this very day, they think Yahawashi tarried. Because everybody act like they ready for the world to end, Yahawashi to come back. You don't know Yahawashi. You thinking Jesus. You thinking a lot of these women think Jesus, and even our own people, even men too. They think Jesus gonna come back.
Yeah, and they talking about it. More and more now too. Even when I go to the plantation, that people come up with all these crazy things talking about, I heard this lady, she said that the eclipse is going to be the start of the end of the world, and like they trying to find the Lord, but the Lord don't need they don't want him.
Yeah. But they're sleeping and they're slumbering and all that. Hey, where your daughter? Hey, there's one daughter that stays in the house and ready for her father's command. She's a daddy's girl, they call it.
Yeah.
But the other daughter, what she want to do? Have slumber parties.
Yeah.
She want to slumber in the world. She want to be a part of the world and shit.
Mm-hmm. And in this world, for that they try to make you seem like that's not cool. You know, being a daddy's girl. Oh, you a daddy's girl. Exactly. You know, but that's our customs. That's how we supposed to be. That's how you supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. And this world is made it to where it's like shameful.
Yeah.
Oh, you a daddy's girl. You just do whatever he say.
You know that thing about say mama and they say dada still. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, say mama and all, but yeah, she's a daddy's girl, man.
Yeah.
And we are daddy's girl to the Most High. I don't know weird shit, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's how the Most High is gonna destroy you fucking women, because y'all on a low level. You're on a very low vibration. You don't know the Most High, man. He likened Israel into a woman.
Yep.
You know? So when we serve as that Israelite, bride for the Most High, and y'all talking about, well, y'all, it seems like y'all weak. Y'all ain't trying to go get this world and take over and shit and be hustlers and whatever you can do, be ballers in the industry and whatever. And then that's y'all's downfall, because the Most High ain't for this world. And this world is feminine as hell for you females that don't know. It's feminine as hell, man. I don't give a fuck what you say, man. You got transgenders walking around, ain't nobody saying shit.
Nothing.
You got sodomites running around, ain't nobody saying shit.
Nothing.
Lesbians running around, ain't nobody saying shit.
Nobody saying nothing, man.
That's why y'all gonna be destroyed with missiles, man. Fiery missiles. Like Sarah, go look at the Judgment Day. Go look up Sarah Connor, Judgment Day, and Terminator Judgment Day, and play that shit repeat. Keep it repeating. That's gonna be y'all, man. Go ahead.
But but while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
Parties and all that, going out in the world and trying to find stuff different. Being part of Egyptology and all that. Be a part of it. That's what it means, because it says, "He that wondereth out the way of understanding, remaining in congregation of the dead." You sleep. Death is sleep, man. That's what the Yahawashi said about the maiden. She's not dead, she's asleep. So Israel is walking around dead.
Valley of dry bones.
Because they're asleep.
Yep.
They haven't waken up to this truth.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. And at midnight there was a cry made.
There was a cry made at midnight. Ooh, that's
12 o'clock. That alarm go off. Everywhere that them sirens go off, them missile sirens. Hey man.
Yep.
That doomsday.
That's warning. That's the pre-warning. Doomsday.
One day that's gonna be the last time that motherfucker blow.
Yep.
And this bitch is gonna be through.
And then it's gonna blow. Blowing the trumpet, and then it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh.
The bridegroom cometh, Yahawashi cometh. What do you say? He coming with clouds. He coming with angels. He coming with chariots. The bridegroom coming. We're waiting. Those 5 virgins on the right-hand side, that people think we're foolish and stupid. Like, what are y'all out there for? Like what that's that oil. That's that, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. They looking at like we gonna go party. I don't know what y'all
doing, but we finna be over here doing this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You're gonna get your ass took.
Yeah.
Then all
shook and took.
At verse 7, then all
that's a nickname in the ghetto. Shook. What's up, shook and took? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
Yep, go ahead.
And the foolish said unto the wise.
Because what did it say about us in the scripture? Says the foolishness of our preaching, man. Like we're like it's an opposite. Like what is false is real to the world. What is evil is good to the world. That's why I said, "Woe to them called good." So our foolishness is really wisdom, but it's foolishness to this world.
And he said the foolishness of this world, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. So it's backwards.
And the Most High he chose the foolish things to confound the world.
Yep.
Because he and it's a setup for them, man. It's a setup for your fall. Because what did it say? The wicked shall, not only go unpunished, but they should be found out in their craftiness. Their craftiness should fall upon their own hearts, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you playing the Most High, Most High playing your ass, man. You in his movie. Remember when we watched that movie, he said, "Dang, you're in my dream."
Yeah.
You in the Most High's movie.
Yeah.
And you in our dreams, not us in your dreams.
Yeah, you thinking that you gonna get to write the script. Yeah. Like, hell no, Jay.
Man, he is not the author of confusion. He's not.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the foolish said unto the wise, "Give us of your oil."
Now they want the
wisdom. Yeah. Now they want to know
the truth. Man.
You know.
Oh yeah, I want to kick it with y'all. How can I be in the camp and all that? Yeah. And we ain't. These are dynamics. We ain't boasting like we just made it, but the Most High already set those dynamics up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He already set those instructions and the instruments of the righteous, the calling of the righteous up. Mm-hmm. You just got to make sure you're on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
What did it say? Yahawashi even said, "Hey, my father, my house and father is my father's will to give you the kingdom of heaven." We don't have to build the kingdom of heaven. Yahawah Yahawashi already got that established. Even though these devils going to build it physically, the establishment of us, and it's talking about really the heavens,
Mm-hmm.
But the earth is that Most High say, I'll give you the earth too.
Yeah, that's his footstool. You can have that. I'm about to give you way more than that, though.
Shalom to the brothers and sisters on the coming board. Akim, Akwati, tuning in. Go ahead.
This is give us a lens because they're going on verse 9. But the wise answered.
Right.
Go ahead. So somebody wise out here. Somebody know what they talking about.
Exactly. So it ain't talking about virgins. We ain't getting technical with it right now. It's who's on the Most High and who's for Yahawah Yahawashi and who's not.
Yep.
It ain't you gotta, I'm a virgin and I gotta marry a man and I gotta, make sure my cycle is not, what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't that. It ain't that.
The token you got. Hey, you got on some states you gotta have that token. Get on the bus.
Yeah,
that's your token of virginity.
Yeah, that token is now don't be sayers of the word, but do it to the word to the best of your abilities. You gotta really be giving it your all.
That's the token of your virginity.
Mm-hmm.
Most High is skinning the fat. He's skinning the leaven. He's skinning all that's not supposed to remain. And hey, whatever you want to call it. You want to call it build a bride? We being built up. We being built up. On the right, as the righteous.
You hear me? We getting built up by getting our ass whooped in this shithole world.
Yeah.
Learn how to be men,
Yeah.
Because we men, but we learn how to be better men as the days go by. The more we meditate in this truth, and some brothers is on another level than other brothers, but those brothers help out the brothers that's not on that level. Like that's how I got here. I had all y'all, all the big brothers, and y'all looked after me.
That's how you know that the shadow of things to come is taking place. That's how you know we're at the end of the world. Because during the times of Mary and Rebecca, those were things that the Most High did, to show, the things that were supposed to come about according to prophecy. But now we're at the end, that virgin is really spiritual now, and that the things that Mary did and Rebecca, had come to where, it could happen, but it ain't those prophecies. Like Rebecca was old. She's like, no, not Rebecca, but Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
She was old. She said, shall I have wait a minute, Rebecca, Sarah.
Sarah's Abraham.
Sarah's
Abraham's wife.
She says, I'm a woman of older age, bring forth, and she laughed and all that.
Yep.
But it was Most High putting the spirit of things into play to where that was possible. That but that ain't so much now.
Yeah.
The old laws are not so much now. That's why we keep them to our best ability.
Yeah.
because now we're moving in a spiritual realm.
We glad it ain't like that, because we be through.
Yeah,
we would
through.
never get out of hell.
Exactly.
We would keep dying and coming back and paying for our sins. There's no way we would have been able to do that. So that was the whole point of Yahawashi.
Yeah.
That's why we, that's all that matters, man. That's the only way we getting the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. So it ain't no dynamics of like, no, be on the 5 virgins that followed that, that still had the oil. Mm-hmm. That's why the mother virgin was like, damn, can we get some of your oil?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What they say next?
Yep. But the wise answer saying, not so.
Not so.
Lest there be not enough for us and you.
Yeah, and you can't pass, it's almost like even the physical dynamics of that. You can't cast your pearls to the swine and all that. You can't just like be connected with this world to where we, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make it better. We and give you all your oil and shit, and then give all, acknowledging your time and dealing with it. They're gonna be like, because they don't care about the Most High. Mm-hmm. If they did, they would have waited.
They would have waited.
5 virgins would have waited.
They would have searched.
Wait with y'all.
They would have searched the scriptures and seek the Lord with fear and trembling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they think
they went off the slumber and all that.
Yeah.
And get the definition of slumber.
Because
they have. Remember, I mentioned they have slumber parties and all that. So if you have a daughter out there and one daughter is under your wing and say, Father, what else you want me to do? You want me to cook? You want me to, clean? You want me to, what I'm saying? You want me to take care of the house? You want me to watch over the children? Yeah. But the other daughter then snuck out the house, out the window, and she, even when she asked her father to go to the slumber party, he said, nah, you can't go to parties now, or you can't, he knows what that world is like, and she goes to the slumber party anyway. Mm-hmm. And what is women? Every time that happens, check your records or any kind of situation that a woman might have with her family, and knowing of what happened in the family. Every time that slumber woman went off to the slumber party, she got pregnant or she went to jail. So she had to ask her parents to bail out of that situation. Go ahead.
The sleep, it just says to sleep sometimes, specifically to sleep lightly or doze. And I'm trying to look up the etymology.
Yeah.
Look up the etymology.
A little bit more on that.
Yeah. It says slack, loose, limp, flabby.
Okay.
For the etymology.
I'll do this. Remember, it says, shalom to all on the coming board.
I'm gonna go look it up in the blue letter too.
But I want to mention this before I forget it. Slumber, right? That word slum is in there. It says a man that folds his hands shall come to poverty. You know what I'm saying? That folds his hands a little shall come to poverty. A slothful man basically shall come to poverty. So that slumber I'm pretty sure it got something to do with destruction or going into poverty to destroy yourself. Because slumber, man, when you slumber, you lazy.
Yeah.
You don't do shit. You're not doing the work. You're not, you're not on the highways and byways. You don't care about nothing. You slumber. You slouchy.
Yeah. Slum, in the spirit.
That word slum is in there.
I'm gonna go over here and look it up in the what's that word? Oh, right here, verse 5. Go look it up in the blue letter.
Okay.
That word slumbered.
Okay.
It's the Greek. Nustazo. It says, and not in sleep, to be overcome or oppressed with sleep. Then it says to fall asleep, drop off sleep. But I think this is where more we're going to be negligent, careless of a thing, to linger, delay.
Delay. And that's the definition of what?
Slumber in the blue letter.
So, and then it's like I said, it's a word that said, a little folding hands, you come to poverty.
Yeah.
Use that very word. So poverty, that's why Jake is in poverty now, because he don't work, If you don't work, you don't eat. But on the spiritual side, if you don't work for the Most High, you
ain't gonna eat.
That's why he said, "My servants shall eat."
Yep.
If you on your own opposite side of those 5 virgins of foolish ones, you ain't gonna eat.
Yep.
You know.
Fine.
So we're trying to stick with the 5.
I'm trying to
already go with the 5 virgins. Like, y'all got that light. I'm not trying to say, well, the bridegroom is not returned yet, so let me go, party and all that. Let me go, y'all, I know I'll catch up with y'all later.
We over here trying to put on the image of the elect. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
We focus on,
I think that's a scripture too.
Yep, put on the image of the elect. Come.
Yeah. Go ahead and get it.
Okay, come. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. It's coming to my spirit, That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. Nobody knows who the elect is, but we know what they act like. Yeah. They're not acting like they ass.
Be like-minded. 2 Thessalonians 3:13. But ye brethren, be not weary in well doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they say, they should wear out the saints, but be not weary. That means, woe is me, spirit. Let them weigh you down to where you don't believe in the truth no more. You're not working. You
fall out. You just kind of just like, whatever.
Oh yeah, we gotta finish that too.
That Matthew.
Yeah. We go ahead with that one. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, verse 12. It started me at 10, but I'm gonna just go to the point. Verse 12 is Colossians chapter 3, verse 12. Put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High.
So the elect is going to listen to their father, the voice of their father, which is Yahawah, his son Yahawashi. We're not going to be that young married woman of marital age, but she's sneaking out the window, trying to sleeping with every man, and she's not even stable. She's not even having a mind like, if this is the man I want, one day I'm gonna present him to my father. Because I've had a situation where female they say, I want you to meet my father.
And that's how Yahawashi is with us.
Face to face with the father, and he's looking you up and down like, what you got with my daughter?
Yeah.
Basically. And then you gotta be the best man you could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you really you gotta educate, that's the worldly thing, but so much more, Yahawashi.
Yeah.
So we stand inside it. Her sister saying, "Come with me," let's go out there. You be like, "Nah, I'm staying with Pops. You a party pooper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna mind. We'll be home before, before midnight. You like, I ain't gonna take that chance because I know when we got out there, we gonna start drinking and we gonna forget." And we gonna get our ass whooped and in trouble and shit. We ain't risking that shit. And it only takes one time, and it gets later and later.
Yeah.
Like you out there and it gets later and later. You're supposed to be home by 10 or in the max at 12, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't even go home. You gotta put out a missing. You gotta play dead and shit. You gotta go to the hospital and act like somebody didn't try to kill you and shit. Man.
Come in with your head bleeding because you hit yourself across the head with something like somebody got me, man. I'm good though.
And not only that, it's not even the whooping. It's that, but it's your father, your letdown of your, letting your father down, and you breaking your promise to him. When you promise him with your own, spirit, your heart, and you look them in the eyes, and now you can't even face them.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to deal with that appearance of Yahawashi. Like he looking at you like, you ain't doing the work. You haven't been doing the work.
You haven't been showing love to the brethren. You haven't been,
What they say? They're gonna be trying to hide and shit. Israel was hiding behind trees. Why do you think they? Because, hey, them our people, the Most High had the spirit on the Levites to come and look for their ass and chop them up and shit, whatever. Like, oh, you in the forest, in the wilderness and shit. Oh, fuck, you eating swine and Cut your ass off, man. In the old school of One West, they used to drive around, pick and be like, hey, bro, the hell is wrong with you? Wake up. Beat you, hey, whatever you have to do to beat some sense into your people, man. Go ahead.
But it just said holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. It keeps going, but we made the point. I don't want to go too far into it because I know you want to finish out Matthew.
Yeah.
So we're back over here in Matthew, chapter 25, verse 9. Like I said, lest there not be enough for us and you.
Yeah, like the elect is going to be you're going to be thankful when we, because what if your pops gave you your children? It's like 10 children a vessel, and hey, keep this. When I return, y'all have this vessel. I'll give you more.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all lose it, but y'all thought y'all lost it. And then the party, the 10 kept the vessel, and it's like, but the other parties thought they were still in trouble. Like, damn, we gonna get our ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And then when they present themselves, so none of y'all got the vessel and shit, and then they go get a vessel, and then but none of them get whooped. Well, that other 5 is, that other part is gonna be like, man, thank y'all for covering us like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, the 2/3 is still gonna be destroyed, but the representation of the elect, the Most High is gonna find favor to where y'all gonna be born through the loins of the elect.
Mm-hmm. You gonna really be born again.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna be part of.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be part of the baby making. You ain't gonna be part of the baby making process. You're gonna be one of the babies.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. So I'm saying.
Kazakh said
it. You're gonna pull out that thing levitating and know everything and be perfect. It said they was gonna be ashamed too, and that's what they don't get. Like, we already facing that shame part. Facing that shame and knowing that we went off, knowing.
That's why I always say, Slucky. That's why I always say we spiritually butt naked out here, man. Mm-hmm. And then people are like, what are they preaching about? Like, and then ain't nobody like, when things are easy and all that on earth and quiet and shit, we are still out there protesting. They be like, what are you out there doing? Mm-hmm. Especially our people, And
you should feel comfortable that we still doing, because when we stop doing it, it's game over.
Game over.
You ain't getting it.
Scripture say that too. They're gonna know what profit been money.
Yep, and that's when everybody's gonna start being like, "Give us some of that oil."
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
Yes. You're gonna be like that commercial back then. You gotta get your own, brother.
Yeah, Lord willing, we got it still. When that time happens,
Yeah.
But it says, "But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves." Mm-hmm. Verse 10. And while they went to buy the bridegroom.
Oh shit! That reminds me of the MOTBs and shit.
Yeah.
They're able to buy and sell with that C-hip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they were saying. Like, come on, how do we? He's like, you got the C-hip? Yeah. They like, yeah. Go. Mm-hmm. Better go build your bunker. Yeah. Better go buy your shit before it runs out.
Man, that's crazy.
Limited supply. Yeah, I didn't think about it either. That's a good point.
Yeah. We got the truth. We cool. We good over here on this side. Mm-hmm.
We don't need to buy nothing. We got that money, that spiritual money. We got that oil.
Yeah. You want to buy it, they're going to be selling philosophies.
They already doing that over there at Sakari. They selling preset packets.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got to see something, portion of them too, man.
Yeah. I see a while ago, just the other week, a brother, he sees a car do it. That's why I pulled them out too.
Yeah.
They got they got P. Diddy at their Passover. Talk about, you got a Sakari subscription. It don't matter if they raided your house, P. Diddy. You can come Passover. These motherfuckers bugged out, boy.
Passport and shit.
Be like, tell them I was with y'all.
Other PPP document. Go ahead.
It said and while they went to buy,
the
bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage.
So, hey, Most High is gonna send His Son back to swoop the elect
in them chariots. That's what it's talking about.
And it says, what did it say?
It just said to ready went in, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door
with the marriage,
and the door was shut.
Bam,
bam. Ain't nobody else get pulled up in the chariots, and you just gonna be out here.
Yep, stuck with
them so-called UFOs. Pull them up, pull you up in them things. Everybody else gonna get left.
Yep.
And we hope to be at that number. We
can go to that scripture liking Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
Gone.
I think that's in Matthew, but if not, that might be a different scripture. Let me get that chaste version. Because now, what did the Most High got? He allowed. What did the Most High do? He said opposite. He said two-sided coin, whatever. Our women are completely like whorish now. We're talking about 2/3 women. They're completely whorish. And what did it say about? What did we just read about?
Come on, Matthew 25 or
yeah, we just talking about it.
Yeah, them buying and selling.
Yeah, but we went on to say. It went on to say that the door was shut.
Yeah, the door was shut. Yep, and the door was shut.
Okay.
And after to the marriage.
Yes, the marriage. So, go ahead.
Go on. You want me to go to that Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Okay, Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Yeah, we're supposed to be delicate, comely, waiting on our Lord's instructions. And if they had that script, they usually have the videos too, the R&B videos, like when a woman misses a man and he goes out to war or something or whatever, she waits by the window, waiting for it, and she sees him before he even get to the when he's up the street. She sees his car coming down the street or into the driveway. Make sure she's ready. Everything's ready when he gets there. Yeah, we on the highways and byways. That's the window seat that we waiting for our Lord. We in the house of Most High Will and David, and we looking out the window for our Lord to come back to greet him. And joy and happiness that he's back. That's that monument on the altar. In Isaiah 19:19, it talked about there will be a pillar in the midst of the land of Egypt. We're those pillars. We're that monument. Showing that Yahawashi exists. Yeah. And we're waiting on him. Because the brotherhood is the only way you know that Yahawashi exists. It's crazy you say that because it said he put the nation of Israel in the midst of the nations to see if we go out. But in the midst of that also there's an elect. Yep. As a pillar. Yep, a pillar at the border there. Yeah. That's what it said, yeah. So, like Apostle Barak, he's mentioning there's an elect within an elect, man. Yeah. There's an elect within the elect within the elect. Because you got the 144,000 and then you got the honorable multitude, which is part of the, elect within the elect, You got the honorable multitude. It's a whole body. Yeah. You said that's true. That scripture. The Chase version. I got it right here. Okay. Yep. I put it up there earlier. I have it right here. Okay. 2 Corinthians 11:2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. With godly jealousy. Ain't no manly jealousy. It's godly jealousy. It's a different type of jealousy. It's a different kind of jealousy. What does that mean? We're not supposed to be following philosophies of these nations, the gods of these nations. That's adultery. That's spiritual. That's, spiritual fornication, adultery. That's sleeping with these other, where it talks about Israel's lovers. Call on thy lovers, O Israel. And it said all thy lovers have forsaken thee. So why do you want to be with these people anyways? They all just they no good for us. You know, at the end of the day.
Even with us reading about Samson, he was setting it up. He had the spirit on him to set set them up. Because he did kill a lot of Philistines out there, but different scenarios. If we wasn't with the Most High, we got overtaken. Period.
Yep.
Like there wasn't no question about the Most High say if you do this, you're gonna like it says clearly. It don't mention no third part of a breakdown of Deuteronomy 28. It mentions the blessings and it mentions the curses.
Yeah.
If y'all don't do this is gonna happen to you. You're gonna be done.
Yep.
It don't go into like
because it's like if the Most High is not with you, who you think you going against?
Yeah.
But you going against the Most High and you gonna lose. Like you not gonna win.
But when spiritual wickedness in high places, it even says that the men begin to wax evil. It's a level of evilness too. That's what the Most High knows. So he sent Yahawashi to go into that matrix to set that stuff in order.
He said people wax worse and worse. So there is different levels of sin where you can really be like down there.
That's why we do our best our ability, and we're still Most High can still cover us with his wings, because he knows the trickery of the devil. And then there's two sides there's a spiritual side and there's a physical side, and we can't see angels, we can't see the invisible. So the Most High winks at us on that. Speaking as a man, he winks us on that to where but I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you how to master that. I'm gonna show you, because what did it say? The visible things are clearly seen by the things that are made. This is the dynamic diamond mirror of the Most High, his work. So whatever you want to say about those 5 virgins, whatever you want to say, but Most High has those 5 virgins for himself. Just like, and I'm gonna read that second scripture. It says, "For I have espoused you to one husband," man. So why won't women fall in line with that same thing to have one husband? We got one husband. If we ain't sleeping, we ain't going after all these other gods. That's how these women are doing with these men. They're going out for all these men, even though they are our own people. But it's still the dynamic of your being a possession to that one man. That's the law.
Yep.
That's the law, man. You women are supposed to be submissive to that one man. And if you want another woman, that's another woman. That's a whole different woman and shit.
Yep.
Committed to that same man.
Yeah, and that's how it is with us.
I got 12 tribes.
Yep.
And the sand of the sea, and we're all with him as one power.
That's the only way we come home is that he could have more than one wife. Because if he couldn't, there's only one person making it to the kingdom of heaven. That's it.
Yeah. Because I want to get to that scripture say we're married into one another.
Yep.
Now, I don't know weird ass shit like this demon ass.
Yeah.
God is taking place.
Yeah.
That's how these women think like Esau. That's why they try to put an account against us. Because they think like this devil. We're saying the flock of our Most High said the flock of his pasture are men. It says that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Yahawashi. And we looked up that, and chaste, I'll give this. But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent begat Eve, there it go, through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahawashi. What does that mean? That means you're going off different nations. Because what did the serpent tell Eve? This philosophical, lies and all that about, hey, you can worship anything. You can coexist. I've seen a vehicle. They had that vehicle. At first it said coexist, and then they had all religions, and they had Muslim religion. Ain't no damn way, man. Ain't no damn way these people believe in all religions. Y'all believe in, now people here that do believe in a lot, but that ain't the forefront of America. The forefront of America is Christianity and shit.
Yep.
So y'all fucking lying, man. Y'all being hypocrites. Man.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all open up that gate to where like America doesn't believe. America accepts all religions. Y'all don't say that. Y'all go to the Bible and y'all, which is nothing wrong, but y'all break it down the wrong way, and y'all implement this Christianity in here.
And that's a serious thing. Jake don't understand that. A little leaven learneth the whole lump. You teaching the scriptures the wrong way, it will get you hit with a missile.
Yeah.
That's how serious it is. Like you're gonna get destroyed with 200 million of them things coming from the east. Like that's the main thing, and that's the main, because they don't tell you what you're getting saved from in the church. They just dip your ass in some water and be like, you're saved. From what, motherfucker? Like they just like, you're saved. Go back to work.
And then them devils are so carnal that if they think if they got baptized by Obama, they would be thinking it's a better baptism than getting baptized by regular Jake.
Some fucking just some damn just some bum out there. Like you think that your baptism was way more.
That so-called bum been doing more work and more diligent as a man than Obama could ever be. And I'd rather be baptized by Obama.
Like it don't even matter, man. Don't none of that shit matter. It said that the Yahawashi came, we don't need no more baptism, water baptism. You got to get baptized in the waters of the word.
Because, even John, who was it? He said, I no longer baptize you with water.
Yep. Yeah.
But I'm going to finish it. Begat Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that's in Yahawashi. It's no complex stuff with this, man. We tell you the dietary law, we tell you the laws, we tell you what a woman's role is, and we tell you what a man's role is.
And it said it's plain to the righteous. So if this ain't plain to you, you probably not of the elect.
Because it, and then you do all kind of other things that it's not in the scriptures and stuff, man. That's not biblical, scriptural. You just wing it. Chase means abstaining from extramarital or from all sexual intercourse. Yeah, we don't lie in the bed. Where we get that? Like lovers, and what that phrase say that you how you make your bed is how you make your bed, you shall sleep in it. The same bed you make. The truth does make their bed with America. They make their bed with these other different nations, their philosophies, their customs, even going back to Babylon.
At the end of the day, after they take that charagma, they're gonna find out that all they lovers is gonna lead them there, man.
Virgin.
They're gonna forget about them.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Jeremiah.
That's why he said, ask your lovers, because they know they're not there.
That's the one you want, to ask your lovers.
I want that one too.
Okay. Jeremiah 30:14, it says, all thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Yeah, all thy lovers have forgotten thee. Israel fell in love with all these nations, man. Like your daughter, you know what I'm saying? She fought. If we brought it that, if she was, Shalom to brothers on coming board, if she brought it herself, like it says, you shall not let her not brought about, and liberty and all that.
Yeah.
You used to have chastity belts, you know what I'm saying? For your keep your woman from from sexual intercourse.
A doggone clamp on that thing.
Yeah. And then lock it up. They got some chastity belt with a key and shit. Like the key is with me. I'm at work.
Motherfucker said key.
She got I ain't gonna say bitch because she's your daughter, but she got an iron pennies on with a damn key to that mud. You're like, damn, yeah. So,
damn legs hurt.
Yeah.
You hear me?
So, because when the woman, she crossed that fence, she crossed the yard, whatever, she go to the neighbor, you go to the neighbor for help and shit, you're going to sleep with that neighbor. Mm-hmm. Even with your husband. My husband's gone, and you sleep. The mailman, the milkman, the UPS man, the cable man, all that, So, Israel, even in this American freedom, to get a bride because she has no supervision no more. She's into every kind of religion. Yeah. Voodoo, voodoo, whatever.
Tarot reading cards and all that. Just, just be looking into just you know,
those are somebody's daughters. You know,
yeah.
they didn't develop that mind. You know, just they got some supervision got taken away from them, whether the father died and the mother took over and shit, or he's in the military. You know, a lot of Jakes and the curses, they shall leave their seed, the remnant of their seed, and all that. So she grows up to be broad-minded to where she wants to engage in everything.
Yep.
Sleep with everybody and shit, to try things and try new, you know, I want to try something new. Well, and that's why they look at us, because we doing the same old stuff. It says seek the old patterns that ain't, and you know, go back to the your fathers and ask them the old ways. It says seek the old paths. They think they on something new. America think they on something new.
Yeah,
Shit. Y'all ain't on fucking something new, man.
So consider the days of old.
Yeah, consider the days of old, man.
They don't want to consider it.
Yeah, and that goes back to the father, because everybody at one point was dealing with their father, but why he leave? He dipped out. He jumped. He jumped the window. Because of this woman, man. Because of this woman, mainly. You know,
tearing down her house with her own hands.
Yeah, exactly. And it says that. You know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy.
With the wound of an enemy. That's why they're gonna get caught up in that snare, man.
No.
By the enemy, and then that other one was
okay, yeah. If you talking about go seek thy look, you know,
the Chase version.
The Chase version. I think we already did that one.
Which one was that?
This is the one all our lovers have forgotten thee.
Yeah, they call on thy lovers.
Yeah, okay.
See if thy healthy.
Okay, you want me to finish this first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it just says with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. Yeah. And then, like you said,
and see, they're not learning, because we're understanding that chastisement. We're being chastised by the enemy, but we knowing that it's the Most High. We're not giving the enemy the credit. Like, you know, we're out here, and you know, Eve act like the serpent was just there, and you know what I'm saying, that it was no constructive setting of the Most High. She was told that not to go into the garden. I mean, it's like it, not to eat of a tree of knowledge. You know, she was told that, and she told the serpent that. She said, "Yeah, we can eat of every tree, but not the tree that's in the midst of knowledge and knowledge of good and evil." So she knew. You know, it says, "Woe to them that knew their master's will," paraphrasing. You know, and then when he comes, they have turned back. You knew this stuff, man. You knew you wasn't a woman. The young marriageable woman that was a virgin, she knew not to jump out the window and go sleep at the slumber parties or go connect with, you know, these. And that, you know, she know not to do that. He told her, like, don't go to that party. She went anyway. You know? And now she discovered some things that she started to be connected with. You know? She met she met a dude there. Now she liked the experience. He got a high and all that. And now she liked that. She continues to sneak out the window. And then next thing you know, she runs away. And she gets in trouble. And she end up either great or dead.
Yeah.
Usually the case, man.
Yeah.
Or in a troublesome life. You know, go ahead.
This is Judges 10:14. And it reads, "Go and cry to the gods which ye have chosen."
What we're saying too is, you women, even with you women are watching, you need to go back to the roots of your father, to that little girl. And I'm not saying that in a weird way. I'm saying you need to fucking humble yourself and be reborn again through this truth till we don't know shit. Because when a woman that was 12 or 13, she was still a daddy's girl. She didn't know nothing. All of a sudden, she out there in the streets getting into trouble. She's all of a sudden this, yeah, I know a nigga, I know game and shit. This nigga ain't for me and shit. Now, get the fuck out of here, man. You still don't know what the world is out there about, you know?
Yep.
Because your ass about to get caught in the concentration camps, and these, you know, and the troops and all that, and this, you know, and these different scenarios of imprisonment, Because they'll lock women up till they don't give a damn if you're a female, man.
Nope.
You and they beat an old woman up, a Jake woman in a wheelchair.
Man, they said they should be as madman sparing none.
None, man.
None.
And it even says that in the curses. It says he should not regard the old or the young.
Yeah, the elderly or the young. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
But it says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have.
You got to say that. Yeah, go cry. Go say that again.
This is Judges 10:14. Go and cry unto the gods.
Go and cry unto the gods, man.
Of the lovers.
Of your lovers.
Which ye have chosen.
Which you have chosen.
Yep. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
At the time. Because, hey, if you come home and you cheating on a man or you commit adultery, you say, but see, that's mercy because your ass is supposed to be put to death. Adultery is supposed to be put to death. And adultery is the woman, man, and the woman.
Stoned to death.
Yeah. But what is a man does today? He just take his stuff and hey, go with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get out.
She come back and the house is empty. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, some of them do. Some of them
do.
Some of them take. Kill their
ass. Most High bring that spirit back. He bringing that spirit back.
Some of them putting they good. Like we seen that one story about that one girl. She went to go give her stuff back to her man or whatever. At a gas station, he shot her in the head and shot himself. Man.
Yeah, he shot himself.
Man, ain't no goodbyes with all that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This one dude, he was a younger dude. He might have been like 22 or 23. The woman asked him. He asked for a woman's number, and the woman didn't get the female. He probably about the same age. And he didn't give it to her. She didn't give it to him, and he killed her for that. Not giving, and he probably thought like, these women, I'm tired of these women. I'm getting fed up with these women. Next woman to come to me and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking her out. And he probably looked at her. She probably thought she was the shit, like, he probably saw her attitude and everything. I'm pretty sure she was humble. Like, nah, I just, I'm a woman of God and I just don't want to give my number. She'd probably still be alive, just for those words or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, oh, this bitch acting like she has, no, nigga, I ain't giving nobody my number and shit. And done her ass away, man. So we're, with saying that, we're humble to the Most High in our spirit of understanding what predicament we're in and what situation we're in.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in the best situation. We're in hell.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't talk too much shit. We can talk, you go at the job and shit, talking about, we're going to take the kingdom down and shit. They're going to arrest your ass and shit.
Yeah,
So we those ones that's gathering up, making sure we got the oil. And that's the main, make sure we keep in the spirit, making sure we keep in the line of what the Most High is doing, even the body of his ministry and his work.
Mm-hmm. Like it was saying, it just said, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. That was the end of that.
Yeah, see? And that Jacob's trouble is a tribulation.
Yep.
Let them, if you ain't with Yahawah Yahawashi, you shouldn't be around any GMS members.
Yep.
You shouldn't be around us, man. Because you worship a whole different God. Man.
Yep. And it said, how can two come together unless they agree? How can two walk?
Yeah.
And when you look up that word walk, it says like to dwell with each other, be around each other and know each other, So
and that's why the Most High set up the Slaki. Know each other and around each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Most High set up the dynamics of a marriage. He said, you shall become one flesh.
Yep.
We're going to become one with the Most High. We're going to become, Yahawashi, even in the express image on earth, he said, you're going to do things like me and better. I mean, more.
And we're going to be more. Lord willing, we're going to be immortal. And, he's going to give us everything that, our mind, our heart desire, He already got it set up. He said he prepared a place for us. So, Lord willing, we are those men,
Yeah.
We believe him.
Yeah, we sitting by the window. He's so-called Tyrian.
Yeah.
But that's the fleshly mind, Because what he said, I come quickly.
And my reward is with me.
Yeah, because a lot of Jakes ain't ready. lot of Jakes ain't ready for the most. Yahawashi to come back, they ain't ready.
No.
They partying and shit.
Yeah, they in between.
They in between.
A lot of Jakes is in between.
They ain't ready. You know? Oh man, yeah, man. When is this shit gonna end? You talking about your own personal problems with emotions. You ain't talking about what you have to face before the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Most High say, let's speed this thing up. Okay, let's go into the concentration camp part. Oh well, Lord, I ain't ready for that part now. That's the part of the movie.
No.
That's a part of the movie. Them coming down with great wrath and shit. That's a part of what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, if you ain't ready for that, then what are you trying to say to the Most High?
Mm-hmm.
Woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. What is the day? What is it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Shall it not be gloominess and not light?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we waiting by the window, them 5 virgins and thundering and lightning. We, Lord, you back yet? You know, and the 5 other virgins that laughing at us and shit. They became virgins in their own puffed up minds and shit.
Talking about we're gonna wait forever or something. Like I heard, I had somebody tell me that. Say you're gonna be doing that forever.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see, bro.
Wait, hold on. Not only does it says this is our reasonable service, but aren't we supposed to be doing right anyway?
Anyways, like
because we've seen the destruction of our people on the left hand side. These niggas out here, like what they getting, like P Diddy and all them motherfuckers, as an example of even the high seat dudes, and our people follow them people.
Yep.
We seeing that whole shit torn apart and destroyed and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even what Cat Williams said a little something. What he said, open up a whole box of destruction. You know, to the now people don't see jokes the same way.
God.
They be like, yeah, you with the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Did you sell out? Did you bend over? Is that, they don't want to hear no damn jokes, man. So them other versions, they in the movie theaters and watching, seeing what they in the entertainment and all that. We watching that shit from afar, but they in that shit like, yeah, I'm gonna go up to the club and the next scene it's gonna be popping. Oh, they got Freaknik coming back around and shit. And I'm gonna watch Freaknik and it's gonna put that freakiness on women again. That's that spirit. It's gonna hop right out that portal of that movie theater and get on these women and shit. Yeah, we need to do another Freaknik. That's the 5 version that was foolish, man. That went off the slumber and stuff, man.
The majority of them are women because that's the elect consists really more women than men. It's going to be a lot more than y'all than us. It said the harvest is plenty.
The extended elect, yeah.
Yeah, extended elect. As I said, the harvest is plenty, and then the laborers are few, and the Lord's called men to do the labor.
Because that solid setup, that solid establishment is a flock of the pasture of the Most High, which is men. That we got to extend it to where we got to bring the kingdom back. So we're gonna sleep with these women, and the other women are gonna be on earth too.
Yep.
And they look good, man. I mean, these other nations give y'all a run for y'all's money, Jake. Women, they be looking good as hell. They got asses too.
Mm-hmm. And really, some of them probably Jake.
They probably Jake too.
Probably Speckled Bird.
Yeah, they even probably Jake.
Yep.
So most I ain't got no problem with us going into these women, man.
We can bring back the kingdom with heathen women.
Yeah.
But of course, he's not gonna do that because they can't get on chariots.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to get left here.
Mm-hmm.
But
and there ain't no woman like our women.
Yeah, and it doesn't
like
mean
that song, ain't no woman like the one I got.
Yeah, and it's not like like Samson, he was pleased with it. It's not like either woman could still please you, but it's just it's not to be compared to Israelite woman.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, Sarah checked Hagar.
Yeah,
like Abraham wasn't trying to put Hagar on the level and shit. He said go. He told Sarah to go do with her as you please. Like she's a heathen. Care about her.
She got rid of her.
But the box might have been. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
He enjoyed her, but then he ain't connect
like
that. it's a different connection with our own women, man.
Yep.
Just like you could get a feel of these other gods, and you know what I'm saying, things they offer, even into this world of America. You know, they do got places you can have fun and vacations and shit. But it ain't like the Most High, and it's all propaganda. It's all fluke. Because when you run out of money, you do. It's like when a system runs out of batteries, it's done. You gotta go get more batteries, or you gotta get more money for the system. Oh, you feeding the system. I'm broke, system. Well, I ain't got nothing to offer your ass. You gotta go out, borrow and ask for money and beg and all that. I don't give a damn. They'll let you beg. It's homeless people in America, man. If they really cared about, you know, the safety of beings, so to speak, it wouldn't be no homeless people.
Yep.
You know? But it is because they don't give a damn, man. And then they're gonna make the homeless people, they're gonna charge the homeless, they're gonna give them tickets and all that for being homeless.
Yep.
You know? So we're gonna get a couple more scriptures to close out.
Okay.
Virgin King James Version.
I think I got 1, 2.
Yeah, it said Joel 1 and 8. Might be before that.
And I got that other one you wanted me to pull up, that Romans.
Got it.
Talking about married to another.
Got it. Oh, and then it's another scripture said we married into one another. Oh, that's
the one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it for you.
Yeah.
Whenever you ready.
Joel 1 and 7. He hath laid my vine waste and barked my fig tree. He hath made it clean bare and cast it away, and branches thereof are made white. Lament like a virgin girded with sackcloth for the husband of her youth. Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even with Esther, she took off that goodly apparel and queenly apparel, so to speak, and put on sackcloth, covered herself with sackcloth. Dumb, man. Because we're not worthy, really. You know? Like, if your wife come back to you, if she committed adultery, come back to you and talking shit, you're going to be like, hey,
damn,
cut this bitch up.
Yeah, like.
And 12 pieces. Like, you are going to be like, hell nah. You supposed to be on your knees, crawling in the driveway and shit.
In a spirit of mourning.
Yeah, spirit of mourning.
Like feeling ashamed of what you did, not.
You supposed to have buy your own. You supposed to show up with a chassis, bro. Shit.
You supposed to show up like, I got designer colors. Which
like,
one you want?
I got designer chassis.
I got the red one. I got the blue one.
And I'm going to give you the key. Here you go. Because I ain't right. And that's what we do. We give the Most High our own key. You know what I'm saying? We do the work. We grind, and we don't care. Hey, if the Most High don't accept us, that's what it is.
Yep.
But we cry out for our own.
Yep.
You know,
we're gonna strive to enter into that straight gate. Yeah. Period.
Yep. Go ahead.
This is
was that it in here?
Yeah. It was 7, verse 7 or 8 and 9, I think. Yeah. This is Romans chapter 7, verse 4. Wherefore, my brethren, ye are also become dead to the law by the body of Hamashiach, Yahawashi, that ye should be married to another.
Yeah, because most in the beginning it said Most High made male and female. Like back then, you didn't have to have any contractual agreements. You loved this person. You were dedicated to this person. Mm-hmm. You really loved them. They understood that the passion within committed you to that person. But now, you know, people got feelings and putting feelings involved, and then you have to come up with a divorce bill and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's how you know all those people that want a divorce from the Most High, they emotional as hell because you always supposed to be connected with the Most High. Yeah, that's your husbandry. You know, you're not supposed to. You know, like what did it say? This woman with me, and I don't. She's come hideous. I don't. You know, because Samson said she pleases me, not her. She pleases me. Didn't he say that? Yeah. She pleases me. Yeah. So they was like, oh, okay, son, you
Okay,
know.
go ahead.
And the mother wasn't like, oh, he's using her and all that. And he's trying to pimp her out. He was like, she was like, son, you know, why don't you do with these your own woman, you know? So it was that lets you know it was order, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all these women be like, well, you know, first time that something happened and you know the man ain't where she wants him to be and shit at a certain time and shit. Oh, it's all out of course and shit with her, you know. But no,
Mm-hmm.
you know, be silent and be submissive and be willing to, you know, in your mind to do the work that's required of you as a woman, as a servant, because we servants too, right? We servants. We're automatically married to the Most High and the brethren through the Spirit of Yahawah Yahawashi.
Mm-hmm.
Where we don't have to have no contractual, we don't have to have no physical documents and shit. You know, we don't. Women want to get married in this world according to contracts of Esau and shit. Like, what about the prenups and all that? No, fuck all that. What about the contract that you want to get married in the chapel and all that? Nah, we are already married through this word. You just do what I say. You know, you say through the word, and we married. You want a ring? Well, this is the ring. Most High.
There's judgment.
Yeah. Judgment like it to a ring. You want a ring?
You want a ring, Mo?
That's the ring. You want a ring? The circle of the brotherhood.
That's the damn ring.
Yeah.
The circle of the brotherhood.
You want a ring? You want a wheel within it? Will you?
Yeah.
Nah, we just joke. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, man. Women's imagination, y'all have to stop with, you know, the imagination of this world, the broadness and the open doors of this American system.
Mm-hmm.
We're chaste. Chaste means, I'm going to go back to that and we'll close out.
Mm-hmm. Now I got to finish that verse too.
Yeah.
It just says, even to him who is raised from the dead, that we should bring forth fruit unto the Most High.
Fruit unto the Most High. And that's fruit in this truth. It ain't fruit in this world.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, you look up that.
Chase.
Yeah.
Going back to that word chase. Chase definition. Well, I might say it.
No, I can go find it in the blue letter too if you want. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, chased. I was just pronouncing. You know what Esau. You got to take it out. You got to pronounce every single.
Yeah.
Maiden. I'm looking for another word. Celibate. A lot of women say I'm celibate, but you ain't connected with the Most High. Yahawah Yahawashi, you ain't celibate. You celibate here and celibate there. That's what celibate you are, man. Unmarried, abstinence, self-denying. Self-denying. What does it say in the scriptures? If you don't deny, if you hate not your mother, father, sister, brother, and your own life for my name's sake, man. And a lot of women, most of these women can't be self-denying because they want too much attention. They independent. They want to be in the camera. They want a spotlight. They got over 1,000 pictures on Instagram. You got to deny yourself, man. Oh, it says that in the scriptures. Look that up right quick. And deny his own life, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think it's actually said deny. Deny his own life or deny himself. Cannot be my disciple.
Yep. I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got that. Yeah, I think that's it right there. That Luke 14:26, it says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple, my student.
Yeah, I think it's the one that actually says deny it. We don't get it.
Let me see.
It might not be. It might be in the New Living Translation.
Okay.
One more thing too. If a female go at she shows up at a party with a friend and all that, and she's twerking and all that, and being nasty and all that, and when her father told her not to do that, and the dude rape her, how's she gonna tell her father? Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come.
She wasn't supposed to do that, and that wouldn't happen if she listened to her father.
Yeah.
So a lot of these women are caught in a pickle, so to speak, because they can't complain because they play the harlot. You know.
And
so, go ahead.
And that's I read that, but the chaste. You want to look that up?
Yeah.
In the blue letter. I'm gonna click the word. Hognos. Yeah, it says exciting reverence, venerable, sacred.
Sacred.
Yep, pure, from carnality. Modest.
Modest.
Yep.
There you go. And then you got to put on modest apparel.
Yep.
Along with that.
Immaculate. Pure, clean.
Because what it say, how shall a man cleanse his way by following, doing the word of the Most High?
And then it says innocent.
And how, see, we're guilty, you know, our righteousness is filthy rags, but how we become innocent through Yahawah, Yahawashi.
Yep.
You become clean through this word. So you can't re-virginize yourself. You can't make yourself clean and then say, you know, I ain't had sex in 2 years, so that means I'm good. I'm a clean woman. I'm above all these women.
You can't go dip your ass in some dirty water, Jake, and be saved. It's not happening.
Yeah, you got some. Yeah, exactly. And you got some women that have like 3 children by the same man, and they are sleeping with all kind of men, but they'll use that as like, you know, I have one baby daddy, like they better than a woman that got, you know, 3 baby daddies with 5 kids and shit. Well, you sleeping with men like them. You a harlot like they are and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like you can't act like you better than somebody just because, you know, you see it in your own eyes as clean. You gotta come through this straight gate of this word, man. On the spiritual side. Y'all can do what y'all want on the world side. It's an open field of go get it. You know? Go party, go get it. Go to a DD party if you want to. He'll let you in if you pay $1,000 for a VVS.
Yeah, he'll let your ass in.
He'll let you in.
He'll let your ass right on in.
Come join the fun. Like that Golden Girls. If we threw a party, we'd invite everybody we knew and shit. Anyway, we're getting close out, man. But hopefully it was edifying. A few more chaste
words.
Yeah.
Con.
Undefiled, like I said, you know, for rapists come to you and you, but you've been a harlot and you've been storing your box and all that around. Ain't nobody gonna come to your rescue and shit. You know? Or you seduce a man and, you know, like you a hoe. Like how could you get raped, you know? Oh, I gotta go down and get this hoe. She been sleeping with all kind of men, but she's getting great right now. I gotta get down there and save the vineyard.
Leave your ass out there.
Yeah, that's why your pops, he changed his number. You could be getting raped or murdered and you know, well, Mr. What's the name? Why'd you change your number on your daughter? Well, she didn't listen to what I said, and she was rebellious, so I changed my number. Do you feel guilty because, you know, what happened to your daughter? Because she called you for help and often, and you were able to save her from a lot of her situation. Well, I don't feel guilty because I told her.
Yep.
That's why, what did the Most High say to us? Warn the wicked. And the blood is off your hands.
That's it.
So we telling that other sister, that the 5 virgins, like, hey, you got y'all should wait here. Don't go out there. Y'all should wait here. Wait here with us in the house. Nah, I want to go to a different house. I want to go to a party. At this party, he said, I know somebody there. No, don't go. Just wait. He'll be here. He'll be here. You keep saying he'll be here. He'll be here. And he never comes. Well, as soon as they go out there, zap their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Zap their ass. Because the chambers are really the righteous chamber of our salvation is in the chariots, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then who's going to be getting zapped what's going to be happening on the outside? Missiles coming in them chariots zapping people, man.
Yep.
Zapping your asses, man. It says, continent immaculate, squeaky clean. You women come in, you try to be squeaky clean as possible. And shit.
Yeah, because we ain't gonna be perfect.
Yeah,
you know, because you know how you gonna get saved unless you're in captivity. You got to be in captivity, struggling,
and
battling.
That's why I say decent and proper. Like, you know, you ain't perfect, be decent though.
Yeah, try, you know, keep yourself up, keep yourself, you know.
That's why I say everything need to be properly done properly. Like, it's not properly that, you know, when you present yourself for your parents and your father and your mother, you honor them and you present them properly. You know, just like we said, things like sitting at the table, you remove your hat.
Yep.
You know, you go to a big banquet and stuff. A woman wears it. She wears a dress because she knows you know it's formal. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's it, man. And hopefully it was edifying. You know, and hopefully like women can use this. You know, as a whatever. Yeah, to best your ability or whatever.
Trying
to do right as you can to your husband, to your man, to the ministry. Anyway, with that, shalom.
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 All praise to Yahawashi.
All praise to Yahawah, Yahawashi, Bahasham,
Qadash.
Barak, Barak, Shadaman, two apostles of the group, great millstone all across the world, four corners, sincerely doing the work of making videos to edify the hopeful elect until we out of here, man. And that's what we pray. You know, shalom.
Shalom. Kwame Shalom.
Kwame Shalom.